Hello to all my friends out there. This video is how to buy 2 to 3 times more food for the same price, even 4 times sometimes, and part-time work. Okay, I was, trying to go back to the hippie days, or the bohemian days, they call it now. Thank you to the follower that told me. And so I remember we used to eat a lot of bean sprouts, and I went to buy some bean sprouts, and I was looking around at the containers because I try to find the largest container I can, and one of them was like smashed down with the bean sprouts, and the other ones are about half full, and they were like $2.99 for, a little package about this big of bean sprouts. So I thought, well, maybe something's wrong with this big one, the one that had like 3-4 times more bean sprouts. And so it looked fine, so I bought it, and I've been eating bean sprouts for what, 3-4 days, and I still have more bean sprouts than the containers that were halfway full. Then when I bought the romaine lettuce, I found the biggest one. They were like, I don't know, a certain price for ones, but I found one that was like 4 times as big as the rest of them. And I have tons of lettuce now. And then I bought a big bunch of radishes, the biggest ones with, by the way, the biggest radishes. And I thought, yeah, for salad that's not going to go bad, lettuce, radishes, carrots, and bean sprouts. That will keep you going for a while. And same thing with the bags of carrots. And I thought another thing is I want to buy packages and containers I can see what's in there pretty much, because then I can see that I'm getting the biggest one, which is the goal. And a lot of things are like that, like the detergents. If you get, some of them are this far and some of them are this far, you can get 2 and 3 more uses out of them. And then, just buying markdown stuff is going to save you tons of money. It's like getting twice as much for the same price. You guys saw the roast that I bought. I bought that meat marked down, and just with that small amount of beef, I have made, let's see, what did I make? I made, oh, that roast beef sandwich is good. I still have half of it left. And I made a taco. That was delicious, and I still have some left. I might make some beef stroganoff tonight. I made it originally to make beef stroganoff. So another thing is, last night, I cooked 2 meals at one time, and that was easy. I have that. Another thing is the frozen food thing. I wanted to mention that. What I did, when you're working on something continuously, things start to evolve. So this time, the pandemic we hit the restart button on the pandemic. So this time I piled my freezer full of bread. Mainly I was thinking, for sandwiches, just quick sandwiches. And I have lunch meat and stuff in there. But anyway, like the roast beef sandwich, leftover meat, that's really good too. I packed my freezer full of lunch meat and frozen food. And the reason I did that was just to be super cheap, but it also stretches your budget because you can eat one really kind of cheap meal now and then, one good meal at night, or make both of the meals at once and eat some of the good meal and some of the cheap meal, at each meal. Another thing, those loaves of bread, they're about this big. They're like wheat French bread. Those make the greatest sandwiches. Peanut butter and honey. Those are good for all kinds of things. I'm going to be making use of those. And the other thing I wanted to mention, and thank you for the comment. One of the followers mentioned she decided to go back to work part-time. And I was thinking, that is a pretty good idea. I mean, if you're healthy enough to do it. You notice Americans are supposed to retire around 65, right? Or 62, whenever you can. But our leaders like President Trump, Joe Biden, and Dr. Fauci are old. We're talking very close to 80, and they still seem to be working just fine. And another thing is, I saw on the social media that they're predicting a lot of the older working population is not going to be able to go back to work. So what that tells us is we have to create our own jobs. So the job, I was watching video by this Jewish rabbi, and he was saying his grandmother said that the Germans and the Nazis in World War II just didn't come on overnight. Well, neither has his job situation really. I was working as a hairstylist, and even when I worked full time, I wasn't making enough money to support myself. And so then I started working 2 jobs and then 3 jobs. One time I was taking this college class, and the teacher said, okay, you're making so many dollars. How do you make this many dollars? And I raise my hand and I go, work a second job. And he goes, no, go to college. So anyway, that could work, but that takes time. So anyway, I was thinking my plan as of now is work the swap meet. Since I do resale, I will never work for anyone else again, never. Work the swap meet 2 days a week, and then during the week somehow work 3 days a week. So that way I could earn some decent money without killing myself. So what I was going to say is this ability to get a job, if you haven't been to college, if you don't have a real good job, if you don't own a company, it's been going in this, just like the Nazi thing, it's been going in this direction for a long time. This didn't just happen. This has been the worst, but it's been coming, this jobless thing has been coming on for a long time. So I see three areas. After the Vietnam War, we didn't trust the government for a long time. But finally, we decided to, which was stupid, actually. 3 groups that I see in grave danger, is unborn babies, minorities, and the elderly. So it's not good what I see going on there, and it's not going to get any better either. And this thing about we're fine because we have older leaders that can relate to us, or we have a minority in office now. Forget it, you guys. We've got to be very careful with our money. Try to get the most for your money. Try to be thrifty. Try to save your money. Be thinking all the time. It's survival, you guys. Okay, you guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. And the comments have been super. Everybody's been nice, too. I'm surprised I haven't been attacked. Okay, you guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. And God bless you all.